friends, my name is Katie and welcome to another fun and exciting episode of Anime Reaction, where I watch an episode I haven't seen before of an anime I may or may not have seen before. Before we start today's outfit of the day, I call college, where you can't sleep, so you wear your pajamas to class. Anyway, today we're going to be watching episode 4 of Durarara because I'm really into this series and I'm too deep in already, so let's just get started, see how it goes. I still always love this theme song. It's so good. What's an urban legend? I don't know. Oh, now we're going back to episode 1 where the person on the motorcycle didn't have a head. That was a thing that happened. I don't know if I told you guys about that. Okay, so somebody's got a camera and they're recording people talking about the headless motorcycle rider. Oh, that girl has a picture on her phone, her flip phone, somehow. I wonder if this is like some sort of reference to Sleepy Hollow with the headless horseman, but instead it's like modernized, so it's a headless motorcycle rider. Oh, they interviewed those mean girls from the episode where they're almost beating up Henri. They weren't really gonna beat her up, I don't think. They were just surrounding her. I don't know if they were trying to mug her or what they were doing. They said, there's no way he could be headless unless he weren't human. And then they're like, then it'd be believable. Like, they totally just accept, like, okay, maybe they're not, maybe he's not human. Okay. Okay, so this guy with the glasses is saying she for the headless rider. Oh, and he's going to be the narrator for this episode. Cool. Shinra, that's his name. He does black market surgery. Awesome. Oh, he got home and someone's in the shower. Who could be in his shower? Oh, he lives with the headless rider. Okay, so he's asking all these people about her, but he's like, oh yeah, I also live with her. Her name is Celty. Aw. Don't peek. Oh, she got changed so fast. She's like in the shower and she's like, no peeking. And he's like, whoa, I'm sorry. And then suddenly she's out of the shower and dressed. Hey, at least she doesn't have hair to worry about drying out. That probably makes it a lot easier. I'm just a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I don't even know where your brain is, so who knows if you even need calcium. She's just like, shut up, you're annoying. How does the world look to you when you have no eyeballs? That's a good question. So she can see, hear, and smell fine, but she just doesn't have a head. She can't see 360 degrees, though, either. And she only has slightly more visibility than humans. And she has a mysterious shadow-like sci-fi substance that emits from her head. Like, whenever they see her, she has no head, but she's got, like, the smoke, misty stuff coming out instead. Look at that artistically placed fruit bowl. You have a fancy house. So he basically, like, wants to study her, kind of, and she's like, I don't care. I'm fine. He asks good questions. He's very smart. I think they're communicating by, like, social messenger. It's like MSN Messenger, like, let's change my icon. Go back to 2008. Can she talk, or does she just have to type? So does she talk, or does she have to type out to people, but they just have somebody else reading her voice? Oh, and we have Isaiah back. Okay, so he's talking to her. Is it just me, or is her, are you being really creepy? It's totally just you. No, Isaiah, you're creepy. Oh no, he's like, oh, I'm just casually talking about a headless fairy in Ireland. And she's just like, she's probably just like, shut up, Isaiah, nobody cares. I knew she'd be interested. So maybe she's trying to discover who she is? I don't know. Obviously she's not human. Okay, so she's looking for this caricature artist who says he knows about or has seen people without heads before. Okay, so I think it's kind of like the Headless Horseman. It says they visit houses of people who are close to dying. It's a Celtic lore kind of thing. If you happen to open the door for it, you die. You're doused with blood from a wash bin. That's real, cat. It's real specific. Why did she come to Tokyo? Why is she so concerned about her own head? I mean, to be fair, if I didn't have a head and everybody else did, I'd be a little concerned / confused about that also. So I can see why. Apparently 20 years ago, she awoke one day in the mountains to find that her head was gone, and that she had lost various memories. I would expect losing memories from losing your head. She remembered what she was, her name was Celty, and she possessed certain abilities. Okay, those are good things to remember, but still, like, that sucks. She noticed she felt the presence of her head nearby. Okay, so then she figured her will was shared by her body and head, and that her lost memories were in her head. And then she decided she could get her head back. Yeah, that's a good choice. That's a good life purpose, to find your head. But if she felt her head nearby, why didn't she look around nearby? Did somebody steal her head? Maybe she, okay, so she must be looking for this guy because maybe she thinks he knows something about her, or just anything that would help, really, probably. Apparently her head had left the country. Oh no. On a ship headed for Japan. So she just kept following it. Oh, she had a horse before. Okay, so she did. So they have horse carcasses for their servants, which is why they were seen riding horses. Okay, so she was like wearing knight clothes, like she was dressed like a knight before with this horse. Then she found a motorcycle. Shizuo conveniently knows the guy she's looking for, of course. Okay, so like all of these people kind of know. They must like know her personally pretty well. This whole like group of people, I'm guessing. He drew you prettier than you really are. Oh, they found the caricature guy. Lost its head. It had no head. So is this her? This guy saw one of the, I can't remember, whatever she is. I can't remember the name. Dullahan? I'm gonna say Dullahan. So he saw a Dullahan in the past, and maybe it was her? Okay, so I think I've decided she has to type everything out, but there's somebody just reading the voice of her. Oh, a strange man came by the other day and said that picture was perfect. And so the plot thickens. What a weird guy. So she doesn't remember meeting him, so it could have been her, but it could have also been someone else. Oh, she thinks it was definitely her, though. Why is her, like, hand emitting that weird smoke stuff, too? She was just, like, typing, and her hand was also, like, emitting the same smoke that comes from her head. Or lack thereof. It's simple. Just give up! Just give up! You might be fine without your head. Stop clicking your pen. She's talking with the doctor guy again about like her day. She's like telling him this story. He's just sitting there clicking his pen the whole time. Like, you're so annoying. Oh, he wants to go together forever with her. She's not into it. She's like, no, I'm fine with how this is. She's like, no. He's like, let's go on a date. No. I'm fine with being your friend. Oh, he just told her to try being more feminine. What a jerk. So she hit him and like ran away. Good choice. I mean, ran back to her room. The story of her, no, us, after we boarded that ship. So she and the motorcycle got on the ship. What about her horse? What happened to that? Oh, so this is where she met the doctor guy. He was like 4 and he was on that ship she got on. So, okay, so he saw her on the ship and they went back and told his dad. And his dad was like, okay, we'll go check it out. And so he's like, man, this may be presumptuous, but is it true you don't have a head? And then his dad is a doctor, and so he's like, basically like, can I experiment on you? And she was like, yeah. So, and also he was there as a 4-year-old. And so now it's like him cutting her up. She doesn't have a heart. She has blood vessels, but no blood circulates through them. It's as if she's just a model. That's kind of scary. Oh, and her body just automatically healed up that cut. Also, why would you have your 4-year-old in this operating room? He's a horrible father, right? He let a 4-year-old dissect someone. Literally, he's like, here, take the scalpel and cut her up. And that's how I learned to be a surgeon at 4 years old. What's wrong? I don't know. Maybe the fact that he's 4 years old and is about to cut into a human-like being. Okay, in the 20 years I've lived with her, my feelings have not changed. So he's got feelings for her. Is her will the same as her head's? That's a good question. Like, what if she finds her head? And she's like, she walked up, what are you filming? So he's been like narrating all this stuff to himself this whole time. So he's just like making a vlog of whatever's going on. Oh, now he's like trying to school the old guy who saw her in the past about how beautiful they are without a head. Calm down. I'm still gonna draw her head anyway. Yeah, you weirdo, don't take away his artwork. He's just trying to do his job. He's just trying to draw, like, well, at least they're laughing about it, so at least they're happy, I guess. Whatever. Well, that was episode 4 of Durarara. Wow, that was quite a time. Well, we learned more about the motorcycle person. We learned that she is a female named Celty, and that she definitely does not have a head. She doesn't really know why she doesn't have a head. But that's okay. I mean, I guess she doesn't really have to know, and that gives another plot device to the story. I'm really loving how more and more often, like, slowly everybody's starting to come together. I know I've talked about this in previous episodes, but there's just kind of slowly everybody coming in, like Izaya and Shizuo hanging out with her, kind of. Them hanging out with her was important because it lets you know that everybody just kind of knows each other. These aren't just random people. Everybody does know each other. Everybody is more closely related, I guess, than you might normally thought. I don't know how I feel about the doctor guy right now. He's kind of adorable, but also, I don't know. I don't know what to think about him. I'm on the fence. Lots of people, it seems like, would probably ship them. I'm not sure if I do yet. I kind of just ship Celty with finding her head, and I don't really ship him with anyone. So what did we learn today? If you want your child to be a surgeon, you should let them dissect your own patients from childhood on. Just get them. If you want your child to be anything, just get them started early, whether it be like you want them to drive a tractor, they can be a little kid driving a tractor. They want to be an artist, they can be a little kid painting. They want to be a surgeon, they can be a little kid cutting people up, I guess. That makes sense, right? Anyway, this has been another episode of Anime Reactions. Please thumbs up this video if you liked what you see. Please share this video on any social media platform that you may have, whether it be the Facebook, the Twitter, the MySpace, the Tumblr, whatever you still go on. Share this video. I would appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already. I put out a new video every week, so just jump on that. You can see me continue watching this. I know a lot of new anime is coming out soon, so once that starts, I'm going to be watching some of the new anime, giving my reactions to that, and also leave a comment telling me what else you'd like to see me watch. I'll watch any episode of any anime, whether it be episode 312 of One Piece, or the first episode of Madoka Magica. Whatever you want me to watch, I'll watch it. I'll give my reaction to it. So this has been another episode. Thank you for watching.